Hi everyone, this is Chord Theory, Triads Part 3. So this is building on again from our knowledge from the parts 1 and 2, and this is going further with looking at the practical application of chord theory. Now, one of the songs that we do is Somebody I Used to Know by Gotye, and that is in the key of D minor. So we're going to look at D minor in just a second. But if we have a look here, just as a refresher, we've got our A minor scale and our A minor triads. And we'll just have a look down here. You'll see that we've got chord 1 is a minor, okay? Chord 2 is our half diminished. Chord 3 is our major. 4 a minor, 5 a minor. 6 is a major and 7 is a major. Now that's the important part, is just knowing what's major and what's minor. Okay? If you can remember that, that's great. If you can't remember it, you can actually work it out, okay, based on the key signature and based on the scale. So if you can work out what its relative scale is, relative major scale, you'll be able to work out what the chords are. So with A minor, its relative major scale is C, and we can see that there are no sharps and flats. So A minor has all the same chords that we use in C major. It's just that they're numbered differently, okay? So if we go down here, we're just going to scroll down a bit on this screen, and we are going to look at D minor. Now D minor just happens to share the same key signature as F major. So if I go to F major, you'll see that F major here, it's very small I know, but you'll see that there's a B flat in F major. And over here it says a major key. Now if I change this to a minor key, you'll see that it's D minor. Now how did we come up with D minor? Okay, let's go back. Remember, it's the 6th degree of the scale. So in F, if we count up 6 notes, if we go F, 1, G, 2, A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, and then 6 is D. D is the relative minor. Okay, so it has the same key signature, which means that D minor has a B flat in it, the same as F does. So we're just going to change this to D minor. Okay, here we are. This is D minor's key signature, and all we need to do now is we start building the scale of D minor. So let's start here. We start on a D, D, E. We do 7 notes. F, G, A, B, and we stop at C. Okay, we don't need to do number 8 because it brings us back to D minor again. Brings us back to D, which is going to be the same chord. So let's build our chords, and we just go through exactly the same thing that we did before, which is if we start on a space, okay, D's in a space, we put a note a third above and a fifth above in a space. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do that with all the notes of the scale. So we come up with our triads, and then we'll find out what those triads are. Okay, so let's just put the names of the triads in. We've got D minor, E minor, E half diminished, I'm sorry, and then we have F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, and C major. Okay. Now, if we write them in Roman numerals, we'll find that they're exactly the same Roman numerals that appear as we did in A minor. Okay, so we use capitals for major, little numerals for a minor. What am I up to? I'm up to 4. Whoops. There we are. Okay, so if you've got a sense of deja vu, I don't blame you, because if I scroll back up, if I scroll up here, you'll see, okay, I know there's a few things in the way, but I'll just move this just over here for a moment. You'll see that we've got 1, 2 half diminished, 3, 4 minor, 5 minor, 6 major, and 7 major. Okay, so it's the same thing. Now, why have I done D minor? The reason why I've done D minor for us is so we can have a comparison with a song called Somebody I Used to Know. Okay, so let's have a look at which somebody I used to know. I used to know. Okay, so Somebody I Used to Know uses 3 chords in the whole song. That's all it uses. And those 3 chords are chord 1, chord 7, I'm missing an I off there, and chord 6. So I'm wondering if there's a way I can highlight this. Ooh, graphics, yay. No, cancel that. There's no way I can highlight it. But we know that it uses chord 1. It starts off in D minor, then it just goes between D minor and C, which is chord 7. So D minor, C. And then when it goes into the chorus, it goes D minor, C, B flat, C, D minor, C, B flat, C. So it actually uses the correct chords in terms of this theory. Okay? So if I go into that, let's go into that. We're going to say it uses chords 1, 7, and 6. Okay, in D minor. And that's it. Now I hope you got all that. If you didn't get all that, go back and have another listen. Go back to the other 2 tutorials and see if you can understand those. And if you've got any questions, then yeah, post them to me. Be happy to answer them. Thanks for listening.